Hello, here we go. So we are on to question 19. We're going to get this paper done now. About 6 to go. So a worker received a 10% pay increase in 2017 and a further 10% pay increase in 2018. The worker says, over these 2 years, my pay's increased by 20%. The worker's incorrect, and I'll show you why. So we're going to pretend that they get £100, which I know isn't a lot, but the reason why we're doing this is so that we can work out the actual percentage. So it might as well start with 100. We're then going to times it by 1.1, which is what 100% plus 10% is. All right, so that's going to be 110%, and we multiply that by the 1.1. That gives us £110. Now, this £110 would be like at the start of that second year. He's then going to multiply it again by 1.1, and that gives us £121. So it's actually a 21% increase. Now, this is 5 marks. I've done that quite quickly, but I'm quite used to these questions. You get 3 marks for this bit here because it says here K times by 1.1 times by 1.1. So that's 3 marks in there. And if you can get to this point, that's another mark. And then finally, your statement. So that's, if you were to find, let me look at 1 mark. So you get 1 mark if you do the 1.1. You get 2 marks if you just put 21%. So if you do not show the working, you can get 2 marks there. So you can quickly pick up some marks. Right, question 20. Force is measured in newtons. A force of 198.5 newtons is applied to a rectangular surface of length 4.9 and width 4.1. Work out an estimate for the pressure. Okay, so pressure is going to equal the force, which I'm going to round to 200. And then the area, which I've not worked out yet, is going to be 5 times 4, rounding, of course, to one significant figure. That's 200 divided by 20, which then gives me 10. So I'm going to go with 10 there. And that's looks like the right answer. You're struggling, you see the word estimate, you might not be able to work out this. To be honest, you don't really need to know anything about force because they're giving you a formula. But if you can round one of those numbers, you pick up a mark. So really important. Right, complete this table. I love these. So 0 squared is 0. Take away 3 is negative 3. Right, negative 3 squared is actually 9. All right, they try to trap you there. They try to trick you. 9 take away 3 is 6. We then have to plot it. So negative 3 goes to 6. Negative 2 goes to 1. Negative 1 goes to negative 2. 0 goes to negative 3. 1 goes to negative 2. 2 goes to 1. And 3 goes to 6. And then this comes all the way down and back up again like so for our graph. Right, use your graph to solve x squared. Take away 3 is equal to 2. So 2 is here. And we're going to draw that line across. And then down we go to the x-axis. So my first answer is 2.2. My second answer, actually nicely symmetrically drawn, is negative 2.2. Now when I look at that mark scheme, let me have a look. Let's see if I've got that right. Negative, right, so they give us a range. They give us a range of negative 2.3 to negative 2.2, and it's the same for the others, but in a positive manner. Okay, so there we go, because not everyone's going to draw their graph perfectly. Right, oh, this is wordy. What's this about? A journalist is going to do a survey to find out whether people aged 15 or less spend more time playing computer games than people aged 15 or more. The journalist says their sample will be the first 20 people leaving a particular shop after 9 a.m. next Monday. Give one reason why the journalist sample is unlikely to give reliable information. Right, so it's a small sample. Okay, so a small sample might not give you very reliable results. What day did it say? On a Monday. So most are in work or in school. I'd be saying those kids are going to be in school, aren't they? And then you're only going to be asking 1, 2, 3-year-olds. Should vary the time. I think that's all I can really add. Make 3 suggestions to help the journalist obtain a sample that will give him more reliable information. So we can use the opposites here. So we can have a larger sample size. That's fine. We could do it at a more appropriate time of day. I'm going to put day stroke time. So you could have like a Saturday at midday. So that would work a bit better. Vary the location as well. I mean, just a particular shop, vary the location. We could ensure that we've got equal numbers, because what it was saying earlier is you could just have all of them as kids. That'd be no good. You've got 20 kids and you don't have any of the others. And this would be like a quota, so equal amounts of each category. Okay, lots of things to improve on. I'm sure the chap did a very good job, or the lady, because it doesn't say anything about gender. I'm sure they did a very good job with their survey. Question 23. Find the value of y. Well, we have got ourselves some parallel lines, and these are corresponding angles, and therefore they're equal. All right, so we take away x from both sides, we get 2x equals, 2x plus, no, I've done that wrong. Let's start again, let's not rush this. Take away x from both sides. So we get x plus 30 is equal to 85. We then subtract 30 from both sides, which gives us x equals 55. Now, that's not all finished. We need to do 55 plus 85, which will give me that angle value. That's 140. Oh, wow. What did the screen do? 140. Now, 180 take away 140 gives us 40 for y, and that's our final answer. Just says find the value of y. Doesn't ask us to put any reasons in. Setting up the equation, I just want to, again, look at that mark scheme, tell you where we're going with that. So setting up the equation is 1 mark. You get 1 mark for getting to 55. Oh, this mark scheme is not great. If you get there with the correct working, you're going to get 6 marks. Oh no, all right, so you get to 55 for x, that's 3 of the marks. And then finding out what one of the angles is another mark. Then finding out y. Okay, brilliant. That's the paper done. Super. So please, of course, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, spread the word. Come on, help a maths teacher pay off his mortgage. And I'll see you next time for paper 3. Have a good one. Good luck for your exams. Bye-bye.